get into it, man. Joe Budden got punked, oppressed, or pulled up on, or this version of this,
Pull up on
or
me.
this version of showing somebody up for a lawsuit.
Oh. Wow, wow,
So Flippin' and Jay's
wow.
brother spots Joe Budden at a restaurant with just some chick that is friends with him and his girl, and tries to make him believe that like he was just gonna get him out of his character and cause Joe to pop off on him so he can have a lawsuit. From the footage that was shown, because there's two accounts of this story, and apparently the account that I heard versus the one that they're displaying on social media are two different ones. But let me get through this one first. So it pulls up on Joe. Joe say, "Nah, man, let's go in." So he drops his cigarette and walks back in the restaurant with the young lady, and he pushes him in. And all dude kept saying, "Hey, Joe, pizza, 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 pizza."
Pizza?
Yeah. But apparently, Joe had been in this said restaurant for a while, and those two gentlemen were already in the restaurant. So apparently, the bartender kept telling Joe that they kept walking past, so you need to keep an eye on them. So Joe said he had already been keeping an eye on them because he had already peeped it. Prior then, this man sends the girl a drink.
The dudes that was walking around.
Yeah, sends him a drink, such and such going on. So they're watching an NBA game. And just like the restaurant I used to work at, we don't give a shit if it's an hour left in that game. If it's closing time, it's closing time. So they shut all the TVs off and told everybody to get out. But at this point, apparently, there were only 5 people left inside this restaurant. There was Joe and his friend, and then those dudes. Fast forward to the outside video, it came in. It must have came during the situation when they were actually in the restaurant, and then he stepped out for a cigarette. Which apparently I thought Joe stopped smoking. So
But what does this have to do with what happened? I'm confused.
you are?
Yes, because what does that have to do with the two dudes running into? What does the two dudes have to do with Flippin' and Jay brother? Is one of the two dudes the
Yes.
brother? Oh, then you should have said that. Man, shut up.
You just high.
No, you said.
No,
So what the story was is the two dudes was walking back and forth and all this. You never said one of the two dudes was Flippin' and Jay's brother that was in there that was antagonizing. Yeah. You high. Okay.
No, what I was about to say after that was these guys aren't these guys aren't a part of this millennial. Like, they like to pull out the phone and they like to videotape people and antagonize them. These guys are grown. So why are they practicing the same practices that they quote unquote complain about? Using social media and putting everything on video. If you're gonna pop off on somebody, don't pop off on them. Don't try to press them out, but use video, understanding
that
Joe's
it was his temper that he
not even just his temper, but like maybe I can get him to a point where we can, sue
But
him.
I'm saying using the old Joe's temper as if.
But if you really had a problem with what you heard Joe say on the podcast, that camera ain't coming off. You're just popping off.
It's not coming out. You said the camera's not coming off.
Yeah, whatever happened to not pulling the camera out? If you got a problem with someone,
the camera's not coming out.
Just pop off.
Not the camera's not coming off.
Didn't I tell you don't correct me no more? I told you don't correct me no more. But you wouldn't expect this. You wouldn't expect that type of behavior from OGs. That's all I'm saying.
Are they OGs? What do you consider OG?
Yeah, that's true.
Because they can just be two dudes.
Because the people you think ain't got no cred. Ain't OGs. And they don't necessarily. I mean, look, do you really have to have some sort of street cred to be considered OG?
I mean, Yeah, somebody gotta have some credit for you. Somebody gotta feel something for you, not just you and your kids. You know, your family type.
What if you calling yourself an OG and you really ain't OG?
That's what I'm saying. What do you consider OG?
I used to think it used to be the street niggas or the street hustlers.
That's what old gangster. I mean,
old ass gangster.
What else you thought the OG was like?
Well, I guess we need them old ass gangsters
fearing.
to pop out in the streets. We need the Nation of Islam to take over some of these neighborhoods and convert some of these dumb dumbs, man. maybe they the real OGs.
You about to have